Well, fans of vintage video games from Super Mario to Zelda to Pokemon are becoming fans of Josh MacDougall from Biddeford near Tyne Valley. MacDougall's created this YouTube channel. It's called Really Freakin Clever, and he is the host of the series. In each episode, he analyzes a video game classic. Now, MacDougall's channel is getting a lot of looks with more than 77,000 subscribers, close to 6 million views. Island Morning's Nancy Russell has more on Josh's YouTube success.
Oh hey, it's that Zelda game that nobody talks about. I mean, it's not like they managed to convert a silly side mode into one of the most interesting Zelda games in years, right?
Welcome to another episode of Really Freakin Clever. That's the voice of Josh MacDougall, originally from Biddeford near Tyne Valley. As the intro music plays, a cartoon version of Josh flashes across the screen, having various video game adventures. Then, his analysis begins.
The Legend of Zelda series is Nintendo's golden gun, their not-so-secret weapon of mass destruction.
Josh MacDougall is currently studying drama at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick. His love of video games began years earlier, while he was growing up on PEI.
Well, I'll just be upfront about it. I'm a little bit of a nerd. Watching YouTube videos and stuff and playing video games, that was just always something I kind of did in my spare time. And whenever I entered my first year of university, I had a bit more free time on my hands, and I'd watch a lot of similar shows on YouTube, and eventually it just came to the point where I thought, I could give this a try. I really liked performing on stage growing up. I've always been a bit of a theater kid, so I think that was part of it. I always liked public speaking, too, so it sort of came naturally. So the way I describe my show is it's focused on video games, but it's more focused on the games that a lot of people remember from when they were kids or when they were younger, and the games they really enjoyed. And I kind of look at them and kind of give them a review and say why people enjoyed them so much. I've done a lot of Super Mario. I've done a lot of Zelda, Mario Kart, Mega Man. A lot of the shows that I already watch, a lot of what they were doing is they'd kind of make fun of bad video games because there are a lot of those out there. That's funny, but I kind of wanted from the start to set myself apart a little bit so that it would be easier to kind of describe how I was different. So I decided to focus more on the good games instead of the bad ones.
Originally launching on the Game Boy in 1998, the Pokemon series soon grew to include a cartoon, trading cards, and every other type of merchandising deal you can imagine.
A lot of people still play these games. These days, they're a lot easier to get a hold of. You can play older video games on the current consoles. You can download them right to them. So kind of what my show does is people can remember playing these games from earlier and they might want to revisit them, or it's a game that they've never heard of before, but once they hear that it's really good, they might want to try it out.
Wow, I got through an entire Pokemon-themed episode without going out of my way to troll all the Pokemon fans out there. Good job, Josh. Digimon was the better show.
It's actually surprising. I can see on my statistics and stuff the age range of people, and I have people from all over the world, pretty much from every age range, from elementary school up to people in their 60s. But I'd say the main focus is probably people around my age or high school age that are interested in, like, the video game scene.
Did you enjoy this video? Then why not hit that like button?
Josh MacDougall estimates it takes him between 10 and 20 hours to put together an episode of Really Freakin Clever.
I'll play through the game first, and I'll use technology to record whatever I'm playing so that I have that footage as a video file. And then usually I'll write down a script of what I'm going to say about the game. I'll record that into my microphone, and then I kind of put together all the bits and pieces, like my voice, background music. I'll put gameplay footage that's relevant to whatever I'm saying, and then I do have that little cartoon of myself to kind of introduce the show and talk to the audience.
I'd have to say that The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, is really freaking clever.
Josh MacDougall says he was plugging away at his series, growing a small following on YouTube. Then he decided to try something different. Instead of talking about what was good about a video game, he created an episode about what was wrong with Zelda.
How does Navi not know where to go? Lowbrow slapstick humor.
One of my April Fool's videos kind of went a bit viral on the internet, and a lot more people started to see my work, and a lot of bigger YouTubers started to share my videos around, and it all just kind of escalated from there. It's like a snowball. Once you start getting a bit of traction, things just get out of hand really quick. That still is my most popular video. It's called 64 Things Wrong with Zelda, and I think it's just below 800,000 views. It's almost hard to think about how many people that is.
With his video gone viral, Josh MacDougall is now starting to make money off his YouTube channel.
Well, eventually, once you get big enough on YouTube and once you get partnered with another company, you have the option to have ads placed in front of your videos. There's a certain amount that you get per 1,000 views whenever people see these commercials. For as much hours as I put into it, I would be making more if I was working minimum wage somewhere at McDonald's, but I really enjoy it.
And Josh MacDougall is attracting attention. His channel was picked up by a company that was then taken over by Disney. The people from Disney have also shown interest in Josh.
Yeah, I got asked to make kind of a demo reel of my musical theater performances because that's what I'm going to university for, is drama. So I kind of talk about that a bit on my show, and so they were like, hey, we heard you do this, so we'd like to see what you can do.
Really Freakin' Clever is also getting good reviews from Canadian YouTubers. Dan Spearin is based in Toronto and has a channel on the TYT network, which is the largest news and politics channel on YouTube.
Josh is almost hitting 100,000 views a video, so I mean that's pretty amazing considering how many people, there's 1 billion YouTube users. So to get to the top and even get that much viewership right now, it's a really competitive field. So Josh's channel is doing really well.
Don't play me some Angry Birds, except in Canada. They're not Angry Birds. They're Angry Moose.
It feels good to know that you matter to people and that they want to see more of what you have to offer. It's a really good feeling as an entertainer.
I'd have to say that Super Mario World is really freaking clever.
Trying to build up as much an audience as I can. I'm collaborating with other YouTubers. Basically, I just want to grow it as much as I can and see where it takes me.
I can't remember if there's anything else I'm supposed to improvise for this outro thing.
For Island Morning, I'm Nancy Russell in Charlottetown.
No, that's good. Thank you. Bye.
Josh MacDougall's YouTube channel, again, it's called Really Freakin' Clever, and we just set out a link on our Twitter feed at Island Morning.